What is good, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Power. We're back with another video. I really hope you guys enjoyed that last podcast with Manuel Ramirez, who plays Miguel on Power Book Force. And it was a very, very informative podcast. We had a great conversation. If you guys haven't checked that video out, make sure you guys check that out before this one. Now, we have some news that we didn't really touch on too much in the podcast, so I kind of wanted to make a separate video to kind of talk about this. And it's some news that obviously Starz put out the other day, and they put out pretty much a video teasing the release date of for season 3. And I'm just let you guys listen up first. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what they dropped, and it's crazy because the day before, if you guys can see right here, they dropped this little, cryptic post, pretty much with the date of the release. So them posting this video kind of just seemed, counterproductive to me because I mean, what was the point? Like a lot of us, including myself, were thinking that maybe they're gonna drop the season trailer, right? Only to tell us that the show's not coming out till November 7th. That is damn near 3 months from now, right? So it's been very interesting how Stars moves. I've kind of said this numerous times that people call me a hater, but I've said that their marketing is just really bad. The way that they market and push their shows, and I kind of want to get into that in some news that also was dropped. This past few days, Stars has lost a shit ton of money. Right? It says Stars posts quarter two loss of $43 million, sheds 410,000 subscribers. So essentially, that means that over 400,000 people canceled their Stars membership, right? It says Stars saw a revenue fall of 8% over a year to 319 million and a loss of 42.5 million as the company bled both linear and streaming subscribers as it reports results for the first time as a public company. This is nuts. You know what I mean? And I want people to understand, like, I feel like people think that Stars is one of these huge, big streaming services like an HBO, Amazon Prime, even a Hulu, even a Paramount. They're not. Stars nets about $300 to $400 million a year, right? Which to us as regular humans, that is a shit ton of money. But for a streaming service that has all these shows and has to pay all of these people and produce all this content, it's not really that much money, Because when you go look at other companies like, Amazon Prime, Netflix, bro, they're making upwards of billions. I think Netflix made like $29 billion last year, right? So for Stars to lose $43 million, yo, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money to lose for a smaller company like Stars. And one of the reasons that this is concerning is because there is no power right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they said in the announcement, we're not going to get Power Book Force till November 7th. So people are just going to keep unsubscribing. And, there's other shows on the network like P Valley and, Outlander. People are complaining that P Valley hasn't been out for like 3 years now. I don't know if the COVID stuff had an effect. But, like, there's very few shows on the Stars network that people are going to wait for outside of Power. And even with that, if Power's not on, they're not subscribing. Me personally, like I'm on a friend subscription, so me and my friends have our own like group subscription thing. But before that, the week of the finale of the Power shows, I cancel my shit. If I know it's coming out Friday or Saturday night, Saturday at midnight or Friday at midnight, whatever, I cancel my shit like a week or two before. Because why? Why am I paying for this shit? It makes no sense, right? So I think people are starting to kind of peep how Stars is moving. And this is also a concern in terms of money because we know Power Origins has been greenlit, right? We know they got greenlit for 8 episodes, 18 episodes, and then we're still waiting on Power Legacy to get greenlit for their show as well. So the fact that Starz just lost $43 million, it makes you ask the question of, well, do they have the money to produce these Power shows going forward? Whether they don't or not, whether they do or not, I think they should still invest and move forward with these shows because that's always been their cash cow. That's always been their moneymaker. I've said numerous times that they should just focus on the Power Universe and scrap all the other shows that aren't doing the same numbers, right? And they talk about this in the article. They talk about, BMF, and it says Starz CEO Jeffrey Hirsch attributed the subscriber loss to the underperformance of BMF season 4. Now, I don't think he's saying that all of this is because of BMF, but BMF definitely plays a huge role in this because this season hasn't been great. It wasn't good. It wasn't as bad as the third season, but it was pretty trash. And when I say this, people say, "Oh, Mr. Power, you're hating on BMF. You're hating on the show." No, I'm not. I'm just calling it what it is. I'm just saying what I see and giving my perspective. And if the CEO of the network is telling you that one of the main reasons why the subscriber count is down is because of BMF, then it's BMF. And I said this on my Instagram, and some people were like, "Well, no, BMF isn't the real." I'm like, bro, I'm just telling you what the CEO of the company said. If the CEO was saying this, he obviously has statistics and numbers and analytics to back this up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he would just throw BMF under the bus like that because they've been a moneymaker for them the last couple seasons, right? So if he's saying this, it it has to be one of the reasons. So it is concerning when a company of this size loses $43 million in a quarter. And if you guys don't know what quarter means, usually companies of this magnitude and companies in general that are public, they have to put out like quarterly analytics. So quarters pretty much like 4 quarters every 4 months because there's 12 months in a year, and every kind of 4 months is the quarter. So they got to put out the profit, the net loss, all of that stuff. If you're into business, you kind of understand what I'm talking about. So they lost a lot of money in quarter 2, 43 million. That is a shit ton of money. You know what I'm saying? If this was Netflix or Hulu, that's chump change. They probably make that in a few weeks, if not a few days. So this is very concerning, y'all. I'm not sure what they're going to do moving forward. You guys let me know what you guys think about this. Comment down below. Um, Obviously, we're still waiting on Power Legacy and the news on if that's going to get green lit or not. We know they're opening up the writers' room, which means they're going to start curating, how they want the show to look, characters, things like that. So you guys let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned for more videos. Also, I want to let you guys know. Obviously, now you guys see the new setup and everything that I'm doing with the green screen. I'm going to start reacting to all the Power shows, full episodes, um, starting from the OG Power all the way up to Power Book Force, and hopefully by the time I catch up, the other shows are starting to come out and air. So probably starting later this week, I'm going to start from episode 1 of season 1 of the OG Power, and we're just going to start reacting, breaking down the episode, kind of getting you guys ready for the next phase of the Power Universe, and it'll just be fun, right? And I'll probably start reacting to other shows as well, even thinking about doing some animes. And yeah, I got a lot of new stuff cooking. So you guys just stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. And make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share.